In this video, we want to figure out what happens whenever we change the number in front of the absolute value of x. Usually that variable is a, and it's multiplying the absolute value of x. So let's start off by calling out the slopes of both of these lines that form the absolute value graph. So first things first, the equation or line for this branch right here will be y equals x. The slope is 1, okay? And then the equation of this line right here would be y equals negative x, because it's going down, or going down over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. So these are the two equations of both of these lines. Now we want to figure out what happens when we change the number in front. So let's go to the website that I found. It has an animation of when you change the different variables of an absolute value equation, see what happens on the graph. So let me bring this back to normal. This blue one, the blue line right here, is the new absolute value function graph. After we change the value of a, the blue is what's going to change. So let's say a is in front here, so let's adjust a. If we increase it, it looks like it's getting more narrow. Let's see if we decrease it. So if it gets closer to 0, it's flattening out, it's becoming a horizontal line. And if we decrease, it looks like it's actually flipped over the x-axis. So let's see what we could say. Closer, or the higher that a gets, the more narrow it gets. And then the lower it gets, or closer to 0, the more flattened out it gets, until it actually hits negative, and then it flips over the x-axis. Okay, so now let's take it to a equals 2. And if you look at the slope of this line, the blue one right here, if we're starting from the origin, you realize that it goes up 2 over 1 to get to the next solid point, and again up 2 over 1. So the slope of this line is reflected by that a value, and then the slope of this line to the left of it looks like it's kind of like backwards. So instead of going up 2 to the right one, you go up 2 to the left one. So with that new knowledge, let's go back to our problem here. If we want to graph, let's do this first one. Let's graph g of x equals 2 over 3 times x. Starting from the vertex right here, the origin, 0, 0, we want to go up 2 and then over 3. So from this point we go up 2 over 1, 2, 3. And then up 2 over 1, 2, 3. Up 2 over 1, 2, 3. And then I'll extend it this way. So that's how that line is going to look. Instead of being y equals x, it's going to be y equals 2 over 3 times x. And then if we go backwards from the origin again, we go up to back 3. Okay, up to back 3, up to back 3. So you've got this. And that's how you would graph that line. So it looks like the number in front, multiplying it, changes the slope. Because it's getting smaller, like closer to 0, it's actually almost flattening out to be a horizontal line. If you made this number even smaller, it would eventually go towards the x-axis. Alright, now let's try this one down here. I'll graph it in blue. So from the origin, we're going to want, I didn't want to change that color. From the vertex, we're going to want to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 1. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 1. And then we could just continue that all the way down. Alright, so that's going to be the line of the right side. And then on the left side, we're going to want to start from the origin again and go down 1, 2, 3, 4, but back 1. Okay, down 1, 2, 3, 4, back 1, and then let's extend this line. Okay, so it looks like whenever we subtract, or I'm sorry, multiply by a negative number, it's actually flipping over the x-axis so that our slopes become negative on this side. Okay, and then this side it'll be a positive slope.